Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, Mr. Baisa. Welcome. Pleasure. Okay, Mr. Baisa. This will, yeah.
Con
Tell me.
respecto a la tarea, teacher, bueno, como yo nunca había usado esta plataforma, le voy a ser sincero, primera vez. Hoy ya la mandé según los pasos que está ahí, solo me gustaría que corroborara si en verdad le llegó la tarea, así para continuar con las otras que estoy pendiente, porque no sé si lo hice bien como más o menos las indicaciones que seguí, pero no
Okay,
estoy...
Mr. Baisa, no problem. We have time, right? Because it's just you. So
Oh,
let's take advantage. Okay, let's take advantage of that and we can check it in this moment. No problem. Let me see if you are here. You need one. I think yes, Mr. Baisa. Yes, you're here, right? And let me see. Here is your homework. And let me see if it is the correct file. Yes, no problem. Excellent, okay? Yeah, that's the way it is. You see? Here you have.
ok, entonces hoy sí ya sé cómo hacer las demás tareas. Ok,
Excellent, good to know.
ok.
No, okay, no problem. Yeah, it's perfect here, no problem. Okay, well. Okay, Mr. Baisa, let's start doing one exercise. Let's see, Mr. Baisa. Okay, as I said yesterday, we're gonna continue. Were you in class yesterday, Mr. Baisa? I don't remember. Were you
Yes.
in class?
Yes.
Okay, yes, I was, right? Yes, I was. You see, just practicing. No, I didn't remember. But just practicing past, okay? But yes, you were in class, okay? So I told you yesterday that we have a couple of exercises, right? With regular verbs pronunciation. So let me open the file because I suppose I already have it, but it doesn't appear. But let me open it again. This is the verb to be past. So no more. I think it's enough. Okay, this one. And let me open another. Okay. Let's do it together. Hi, Mr. Fuentes. Good evening.
Hi, Miss Aviles. Good evening.
Nice to see you. Welcome. Okay.
Thank you.
Let's see here. Where is it? I already opened it, but it doesn't appear. Let me see. Wait a minute, please. I'm trying to share the screen. Give me a second to share the screen. Okay, here now. This one. Okay, so we have some options here. We're gonna do a couple of exercises just to check if you studied. No, just to continue practicing, okay? And And remember, practice and practice. And we won't forget that when the verbs ends in this letter and the other letter. And yesterday I didn't mention that we can memorize this not just with the end, with the letters at the end of the verb, but you can you can memorize, or you can help your memory choosing one verb, and you can take it as an example. For instance, we have the example that we have in the group of the. It was, for example, when they end in N, so we had the example of clean. That was the example. Okay, so all the verbs that end with N, you will say, clean was with cleaned. So another verb that you will see with N will help you. Okay, that's the other way. Well, I'm gonna show you this for you to know what I am talking about. Okay, in this is something that I recommended the last time. I mean, the previous topic, the previous course, the previous level, but I forgot to do it yesterday. It's a recommendation, it's a suggestion, right? You know the best way for you to memorize. But, for example, call. This is the verb, called, clean, cleaned, offer, offered. This is very common, right? Love, loved. So if you take one verb, the rest of them will be similar, right? So you can take an example. In the group of T, help, that is a very common verb. So we can take one verb, help, helped, with T. Look, looked, with T. So you can kiss, is very common, right? So kissed. But I told you, remember, this group is easy because you definitely, it helps us if we remember W letters at the end, W consonant at the end, we have the pronunciation with t. Look, GH, laugh, laughed. SH, CH, SS, and then we learn, nos ahorramos nos ahorramos 4 a la memoria. ¿Ok? Si gastamos una neurona por verbo, pues ahí me ahorro 4, right? Haciendo ahí al 4 por 1. Los que terminan en double letter, that's a good way to remember, right? So now I'm just gonna add PKF, CX. Okay? So that is another way to, maybe it helps, right? I'm just telling you what works for me. I'm not sure if it will work for you, but I just share, okay? Because I hope that it works for you, okay? So that is something easy to remember if we see it in this way, okay? So double letter, okay? Or as I said, choose not the letter. It depends on your memory, right? Cada uno tenemos, como todos, estilos personales, gustos personales, técnicas personales. So you know yourself. You know yourself. ¿Cómo me va a ser más fácil a mí? Recordando una letra al final, recordando un ejemplo, recordando si es vibration o no vibration, okay? It depends on you, right? I just share all the possibilities. But you know yourself, okay? You know the way that you work. So you work better, right? So another thing that maybe help you to do it easier is take one verb with this letter. Un verbo que sea bien común para usted. Fácil de recordar, no necesariamente estos que están acá. No, right? Elija uno, el que usted quiera, el que le recuerde, el más fácil para usted. Not necessarily this. But I think that help is a good one, right? Help can be stop. No es que a mí me parece más fácil stop que help. Bueno, elija stop para recordar que stopped is with T. Entonces ese grupo, todos los que me recuerden a stop, goes with T. Okay? And so on, right? Or maybe you can do a combination. That's the other possibility. A combination. Uno me recuerdo la letra al final, otro es el verbo, otro es que es doble letra, otra que es vibration, no vibration. Okay? We have many possibilities to help our memory to manage perfectly this. Okay, this. Okay, so it was just a suggestion, but because I forgot to mention that yesterday. Okay, so now let's do these exercises. What are the ones who ends in the pronunciation regular verbs with ed sound? And do the pronunciation, please. That's the idea, right? To practice. Yeah? Volunteer? Hi there. Anybody?
Start.
But pronounce it, please, because it is.
Oh. Start is the verb in the basic form.
Okay.
Okay, this is.
No, just select, guys. Select
Oh.
what you have, okay? What you have. So in this case,
B.
okay, would
Started.
be the start. There we are. Okay. Well, it says final pronunciation regular verbs start. I start. Okay. So we have here. Okay. It was correct. It started. Okay, started. And that's the pronunciation because it ends in T. Okay, next we have here the final pronunciation of this verb that I won't pronounce it, right? You will do it, please. Volunteers? So now, to be sure, pronounce it and tell me at the end. ED, OID, DT.
Me, teacher.
Thanks, sir. Tell me.
D, with D.
Okay, what's the pronunciation? Can you please?
Played.
Excellent. Played. Very good. That's correct. Okay. Next, let me see. Someone else? Someone else? Oh, maybe same people, right? If we don't have more participants, your luck is to practice. No problem for me. Okay, go ahead, please.
T.
Okay, you said T. Can you,
T.
and the pronunciation, please?
Helped.
Helped. Mhm. Okay. There you are. Excellent. Here we have one more.
I'm sorry, teacher. Right now in meeting, start partial for a moment.
You will start. You just arrived the meeting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Welcome. Welcome, sir. Okay, good to know that you're already in the meeting. We are practicing, right, the rules with pronunciation. Okay, someone else? Anybody? No, someone else. Maybe same people, right, if you want. What about this case? Let's do it fast, please, so that you immediately recognize. Go ahead, please.
Leader D.
Okay, and the pronunciation.
Mixed.
Okay, we apply, because remember, it's important that you recognize is the first step. Excellent. But to apply it to, as I said to Miss Amaya yesterday, right? She was recognizing very well, excellent, okay? The pronunciation. But at the moment of pronouncing was the second step to improve. Okay, so that's why I want you to not just to tell me TD, but pronounce it, please. What about this one? Easy. What do you remember? What was the example? What was the example in the rules? Don't you remember the example in the rules? What verb was the example?
Leader.
What verb was the example? Do you remember?
Look.
Exactly, excellent. That's another technique, right, that you can apply. You remember the example, you make the relation. Look, correct. So in this case, worked. Okay, worked. Hurry up, guys, there are 17. I chose 17 because I said these guys will do it fast and we will finish soon. Okay, so you can do it. I see that you are recognizing with no problem. So tell me as soon as possible, please.
ID.
Okay, ID, pronounce it, please, immediately.
Visited.
Okay, visited. Let's see if it is true. Yes, of course, right? It is true. Next. The same, right? The same of the example.
Call it.
Are you pronouncing, Miss, the option, Miss Amaya?
Call it. No.
No, so it means ID, right? If you are telling me call it, it's because the option would be ID. And look what happened. Is incorrect.
It's D.
Correct, is D.
Is D?
Yes, it is correct. Is D. So remember, Miss Amaya, the ED, ID, just T and D. ¿Y esta en qué terminaba? En L. No
L.
T ni D. Okay. Next. Easy.
Me, teacher.
Go ahead, sir.
ID. ID.
Okay, ID, and can you pronounce it?
created.
Okay, created or created. Let's see if it is true. Okay, it is. Please do it. As soon as it's appeared, you tell me the pronunciation and, I mean, the option and the pronunciation. As soon as the verb appeared.
Me, teacher.
T,
Okay, go.
and T, asked.
Okay, T asked. Let's see if it is true. Yes, right. I think it was the same example. Or no? No, because it was look, the example, right? So ask, you see? And so look, con K. ¿Qué nos apareció aquí? Worked, asked. So look reminds me, helps my memory to remember. So that's the other option, okay? Take one example. Okay, good pronunciation, guys. You're with the, not just recognizing, but applying the pronunciation. Next, this, hurry up, tell it.
Me, teacher.
Yeah, go ahead. Don't tell me teacher. Quien lo diga primero es el ganador. Okay, so as soon as possible, go ahead.
Letter D.
Okay, so what would be the pronunciation?
Open it.
Listen, you are telling me letter D, but you are pronouncing open it.
Open it.
No, sir. You are
Opened.
not opened. Better. You see, that's the second step, right? Primer step, reconocerlos. Excelente. Primer paso grande. Second step, be careful to apply the pronunciations. Next, tell me, anybody, as soon as possible, right? Nomás si usted lo sabe al verlo, dígamelo. Rapidísimo. No se amontonen. Como decía alguien por ahí. Uno por uno.
Stop.
Okay.
Letter T. Stop it.
Okay, you said it first. Las primeras veces lo dijo, mister. Correct. Stopped. La última vez ya me le puso stop it.
Stop.
Pero
Stop.
la primera vez you said it, okay? Or excellent. Okay. It was a good pronunciation the first time. Be careful. You can do it. And let's see.
Connected. ID. Connected.
Okay. Connected ID. Okay, there we are, right? That's a good one.
D, stayed.
Okay, good pronunciation. Sounds okay. Yeah, it's okay. Stayed. Okay. No le dejen espacio a sus compañeros. Rapidito contesten. Todos. No le dejen espacio a ninguno, uno al otro. Quítese el espacio, chico. Okay, so next.
Fried.
Friday.
Okay, Miss Rodríguez said cried. ¿Cuál sería la rule, Miss Rodríguez?
El verbo terminado en Y.
Ajá, ok. ¿Sería ID o D?
D.
Okay, D, right? Because sounds like cried, pero no, esta es la regla. Excellent. ¿Ok? Then we have next.
ID hated.
Okay, hated IG. Let's see if it is true. Yes, it is. Hurry up, guys, hurry up. Quiero que me exploten los oídos oyéndolos todos a la vez si es posible. Go ahead, Mr. Fuentes.
Started.
Started or started. Just one?
Needed.
Needed. Just two? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, well, let's see if it is true. Yes, right? Here we have the two rules, T and D, because L, no. SH, no. Double letter, t, t. Okay? Remember. Okay, very good.
Wanted.
Wanted or wanted. Okay, wanted or wanted. By the way, let me tell you here something additional. Let me do a parenthesis here. I said that before in the previous class, but some of you were not previously my students. So I haven't said this to everybody. So let me tell you, the pronunciation here, when you have an N and an T together, you can omit the letter T. So we can say wanted, okay? This is a general rule, like international. That's why you can listen more than one pronunciation sometimes, right? Are possible more than one pronunciation. So international, internet, you can say inter, or you can say inner, because we omit the T. When we have this combination NT, we can omit the T. Internet, interview, OneNet, international, etc. Center, right? Like call center, we can say that. Okay, that it was just a parenthesis with this pronunciation. Okay, so you said this one, right? Okay. And the last one.
T finished.
Excellent. Okay, finished. Okay, it's clear, right? It's clear the application of the sound at the end. Okay, so that's it. There you are. Excellent. Good job. Okay, well, it doesn't matter, right? Okay, you see, piece of cake for you. Okay, it was a piece of cake for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna share this link. So in case that you want to practice on weekend, next week, on vacations, right? Because you will be on vacation soon. Next week, we'll finish this group. I mean, this course will finish next week. So you will have, I don't know how long, maybe 1 month. I don't know, because there are 15 days in December. And I don't know, I don't have idea when you will start the next course, right? Remember that it depends on the group. Depende que tantos asistan, que tantos estén interesados. Y una vez más, la asistencia aquí, poquito a poco, okay? And that's why, that was one of the reasons, porque se les tarda un poquito el grupo. Quizás igual le envían poquito a poco los papeles, o no se deciden si van o no van. So I hope that you don't have a long vacation, right? Pero en caso que sí, aproveche el tiempo mientras vuelven a iniciar y sigan viendo estos ejercicios, ¿ok? I will send you the link because, and I will send it in WhatsApp group too, because I think it's good because it has an explanation, right? Why? The explanation why. In my case, I didn't read the explanation because I already said it yesterday, right? And I said, yeah, because we have this example, because it's this, but you can, if you want, you can see the explanation while doing, let me see, did I send it in the group? Yes or no? It's frozen. No sé si ya se los mandé o no. Porque no aparece. Yeah, now.
Yes,
Okay,
teacher.
okay, thanks. So there you have, right? I'm gonna share another, okay? You will do it individually. It's similar, but you will do it individually this time. Because as I said, that this is a fact of practicing. And we unconsciously, we become, you know, unconsciously we become alert of the pronunciation. When we see it over and over again, there is a time, or there will come a time, ya llegará el momento en que ni cuenta me doy. Después de verlo tanto con ejercicios, después ya ni me percato, ok, que lo estoy aplicando. Okay, well, let me give you a new one, so you can do it individually. This case is similar. Okay, it's similar. Try to do it as soon as possible, please, okay? As soon as possible. Para ir acostumbrando al inconsciente, a la mente. Si es posible ya, hágalo, reconozca, rapidito, vea. Ok, pronuncie y mande, ok? To train better our mind. So here you have one more. This is a new one, so you can do it individually, please. And send the results. If you're so nice, please send me a result to the group, to WhatsApp group. So I can see if everything is fine.
La pasé raspada, teacher.
Okay, let me check. Let me see. Okay, you have your certificate. Let me see. Okay, but not bad, mister. Almost 7. Okay.
Raspadita, raspadita.
Yeah, but not that bad. Okay, yeah, I think it's good. We are starting. We are starting. So I think it's good job. Okay, let me weigh a couple of more results. Okay, thanks for sharing, Mr. Ramirez. Thanks for sharing. Good.
Thanks, thanks.
Okay, we have someone else here. Let me see how much I can see. It's very long, it's very far. Qué lejos me la mandaron en la segunda. Let me see if I can put it closer. No, I can put it closer. Okay, but I think it says. Okay, now I could. Si pueden, envíenla, no la envíen así tan a lo lejos para no estar aquí yo luchando con esto que a veces me funciona y a veces no. Okay, so we have here of 82 from 100. Okay, good. Very good. Muy bien. ¿Quién vio de la segunda? Excelente. Let's see, someone else. Okay, one more person. Nobody else. I'm waiting for your answers. And just two? Nobody else? Okay, I got one more. Okay, good. 94, excellent. I have more. Okay, let me see. They have the names. I haven't seen. Todos tienen el nombre. No, right? No todos. Dije, no me fijé. Capaz. Yo que no lo vi. No, but not everybody, no. Okay, it has name, the last one, right? Okay, good, great. So, let me see. It was... Can see one more. We have another, I think it's 82. So far, qué lejos me los mandan. 82, okay. And
Teacher, una pregunta. Cuando dice qué lejos me lo envían, ¿a qué se refiere? ¿A que no se recorta la imagen?
yeah, I think so. I guess. Que uno está bien pequeñito, entonces el porcentaje está lejos. O sea, no me queda como el último. El último que es el suyo. Tiene nombre, está
Ok.
lejos, está cerca, o sea, inmediatamente. Pero los otros así tengo que entrar y tratar de acercarlo y no sé si es mi mouse, pero se me traba al tratar de acercarlo. En cambio, el suyo, por ejemplo, aquí no necesito ni abrir el archivo. Desde el WhatsApp directo veo que dice Rafael Fuentes 100 de 100, pero hay algo otros arribita que están más lejitos, o sea, eso me refiero con que no, no sé si soy yo, no sé si es mi computadora o qué, pero bueno, ahora lo veo todos. Let me see. Bueno, no sé si los cambiaron o era mi computadora, pero ahora todos los veo igual. So you are playing with my mind. Están jugando con mi mente ustedes, ¿verdad? O yo, o la computadora. Porque ahorita sí los veo a todos en la misma lejanía, inmediatos. No sé si los cambiaron o qué. Okay, well, but that's the important, right? Okay, so there we have, maybe it's my computer, maybe, I don't know. Okay, there we are. Sí, pero unos están menos recortados que otros. O tomaron la screenshot desde arriba. O no sé, es que hay algunas computadoras que quizás son, yo tengo una de desktop que sí, solo me toma toda la pantalla, pero la laptop cuando hago el screenshot, solo hago el cuadrito en lo que yo quiero. Quizás eso es, ¿verdad? A algunos nos hace el cuadrito en lo que queremos y a otros es automático que toma toda la pantalla. Eso debe de ser. Claro, está la opción de recortar, pero algunos lo mandan así. Ok, but anyway, quizás es mi mouse que me costaba acercarme a los que estaban así. But no problem, okay, I can see. So we have 94. Okay, excellent, 100%, excellent. We have, what else? Let me see. 71% good and 65. That was Miss Armando, but okay, good, almost 7. And 71, okay, so you see. You are, all of you are up of the half, right? Están arriba de la mitad, so that's good. Más lo que van a practicar después, todos llegarán ahí al 100 seguramente. Continue practicing, okay? Well, let's continue. Thanks for sending. Thanks for sending your results. I don't know, those who didn't get 100, if you have a doubt. Aunque ahí estaba la explicación, creo. Pero si igual usted tiene una duda, tell me. No? Okay, let's continue with the book, with your handbook. Let's go back.
Lo que usted decía, teacher, lo volví a hacer y mejoré mi score.
Sure. Yeah, that's the key. And do it again and you will be better and better, I'm sure. Because we see, okay, clean, cold. Ay, le puse T la vez pasada y me aparece otra vez, se me olvidó. Pero la tercera vez que me aparece que ya me equivoqué y me aparece la corrección D, ya la cuarta, quinta, no importa cuál sea, pero yo ya me voy a acordar en un momento, me corrigió tantas veces que cold, no es con D. Ya me pasó 5 veces, ya no me vuelve a pasar. Yeah, that's the way to do it. That's what I told you. Do it over and over again. Y si ya lo sabe muy bien, mejoró el score, no importa, hágalo en vacaciones. ¿Ok? ¿Para qué? Porque entre más lo vemos, más se va a memoria de largo plazo. ¿Ok? Si ustedes, si nosotros lo hago así, ok, ya lo conozco, y lo dejo en el olvido, se nos va, ok, a la memoria de corto plazo. No hay que confiarnos a veces. Entre más lo veo, eso va permanente, ya en el inconsciente se nos graba. So if I'm improving and you get 10 or 100, do it again, please, do it again. Porque créanme que sí es así. O sea, entre más uno lo ve, y aunque ya sabía, pero lo sigo viendo, es para que se grabe en el inconsciente. No para que de aquí a 2 meses, ay, si yo lo hice, ¿cómo era call? Si me saqué 10 y ya me bajé al 8. Ok, so no, do it, do it. Ok, es como cuando estudiamos un día antes para el examen. Me acuerdo el día siguiente, pero se me olvida después una buena parte, quizás no todo. Sí, pero vamos listos para el examen de ese día. Y no me acuerdo de todo porque un día antes es la verdad. Bueno, habrá quienes sí, pero quizás la mayoría no nos acordamos de absolutamente todo, como que yo vaya estudiando poco a poco me voy a acordar de todo hasta de lo último. Pero un día antes, a la mayoría se nos puede olvidar una buena parte. Y de esa buena parte que me acordé, después en la tarde, la otra semana, otro pedacito menos. That is different, right? When you go one by one, day by day, and piece by piece, it's a long-term memory, okay? Memoria a largo plazo. Long-term memory, is the one that we need in languages, right? That's the one that we need in languages. Okay, so that's my recommendation. I'm gonna give you one more after the books exercises. We're gonna do one more and keep them. Guárdenlos y háganlo después. Okay, so here we have. Let's go back to the questions. Okay, the questions. Remember that in this case, we don't have past, right? This is those are regular verbs. But in this case, we don't need to write ed because I have the auxiliary because it's a question, so it's not necessary. So in this case, just to practice the questions, okay? The questions, just to remember that we need to add did before the person because I'm indicating that it's a question in past. And the short answers, si me preguntan con did, acuérdense de eso, porque ¿de dónde va a sacar el do? ¿De dónde va a sacar el are? ¿De dónde va a sacar? No, right? Remember that, please. From now on, forever and ever, right? So, do that connection. ¿Ok? Si le están pidiendo fresas, ¿para qué lleva uvas? No, right? Se va a enojar ahí la mamá o quien sea, la hermana, el esposo, la esposa, si yo te pedí uvas. O al revés, fresas, si traigo un montón de uvas, ya teníamos. Ok, no, si me están pidiendo ahí con el did, yo uso did. ¿Por qué voy a poner do? Ok, o otra cosa. Please, remember that. So, give me the question, please. This is the answer. Yes, I did. I sent is the past, right? Regular. I sent the email. So what is the question?
Did you send the emails?
Emails, okay. Did you send? In this case, it will be with the at the end because it's in present, the verb. Send, right? Because it's present, no sent because it's past. Did you send the email? Correct. That's the first. Okay, it's done. Yes, I did. Okay, so, and if you want to give the complement, I sent, but I changed, right? I need to change because now it's affirmative. Yes, I did. I sent the email. Question number 2. Who has question number 2? Mr. Baisa. Do you have question number 2, Mr. Baisa? The answer is no, they didn't. They didn't check the package.
No, no did.
No, the question, mister.
Um,
Si es en paz, ¿qué le tengo que poner antes para que indique
did.
que voy a tener una pregunta? Ok, did, and then?
Did
What
they,
else? Did they?
did they check the package?
Okay, check the package. Correct, you see. Did they check the package? Okay, and Mr. Fuentes, why, excuse me, I forgot the question mark. Okay, there we have a question. Mr. Fuentes, and why, if I have an answer, why I have check the same for like in the question? Because here in the question was send, and in the answer was sent. But in this case, in the question, the verb is check, and in the answer, the verb is check. Why, Mr. Fuentes?
Because the verb don't change.
Doesn't, because it's
Doesn't.
singular, doesn't change. And why, Mr.? I want to know more. That's not enough for me. I want to understand. Okay, the verb doesn't change, but I want to know why. Why, mister? Patricia, Miss Amaya, casi no la he oído hoy, Miss Amaya. Why, Miss Amaya? Is Miss Amaya around? Let me see. Let me look for Miss Amaya. Yes, she is there. Okay, why, Miss Amaya?
The teacher, did they check packet?
Ah, yeah, sorry, my mistake. Did they, right? Ya saben que soy malísima, nadie me contrata de secretaria. Escribo muy mal aquí, type, como letras y todo. Cambio letras y muy lenta. Ok, did they, excuse me. Ahí me faltó la Y. Okay, yeah, but, okay, thanks. But the question, Miss Amaya, doing ahí the correction, did they check the package? Aquí era the package. No, lo voy a volver a escribir. Okay, but the question, Miss Amaya, why I have here check? And in the answer, I have check too. And number 1, I had sent. And in the answer, I had sent. Ahí me cambié el verbo. But why? In number 2 is the same in the answer, the same verb.
Did.
Hmm?
Did they check the pack?
Yeah, miss, but the question is, why do I have the same verb? I have in the question check, and in the answer I have check.
Okay.
No idea.
No.
No, okay, Miss Rodriguez?
Because we use the auxiliary did in the answer.
Correct, because it's negative. And again, I have the auxiliary as in the question, guys. In the first part, I changed because we don't have auxiliary here. Esta es la short answer. Mire, punto y aparte. Aquí no estoy usando el auxiliar. Esto es punto y aparte. Juntos pero no revueltos, dicen por ahí, right? So, yes, I did. Period. Right? Yes, I did, period. Punto. I sent the email. Aquí está mi nueva oración y es affirmative. So that's why it is affirmative. I don't have did. But in this case, it's negative. I have did, as Miss Rodriguez says. Y como tengo did, no cambio el verbo. Pero ahí es didn't, teacher. Yeah, but remember, did not es lo mismo, siempre está ahí. La cosa es que ahí está el did. Okay, we have here did in the question, and we have here did in the answer because it's negative. And when we have did, we don't change the verb. Acá no tenía did porque era affirmative. Necesitaba responder con el verbo en pasado directo. Okay. Okay, thanks, Miss Rodriguez. Okay, it's important that we recognize, guys. Okay, I always recommend my students to understand the language. Por eso es que yo explico quizás hasta dónde se puede, dónde viene y para dónde va. Porque yo creo que así uno entiende el idioma, no solo repite. Porque si solo repetimos, hay un momento que me cambian una letrita, me cambian el tiempo y ya me perdí. Right? But if you understand the language, if we understand the language, nos pueden poner al revés las cosas. Yo las voy a hallar sentido. Me pueden poner una nueva forma, pero ahí va la conexión. Okay? So that's why I always recommend you guys to let me see that I listen someone. Can you close the microphone, please? I don't know who. Let me see. Okay, yeah, because it was noisy. Okay, so that's the point. Always try to understand the language. In case, right, that is good for you. It was good for me. I always try to understand how the languages work. And in that way, it was easier for me. So I hope that it helps to you. Okay, maybe. So that's why I'm telling you. Todos somos distintos, right? Me funcionó a mí, pero tal vez no a los demás funcionan igual, pero tal vez algunos sí, entonces yo le comparto. Okay, next. We have number 3. ¿Ya la tienen? What is the question? Miss Miranda, what is the question, Miss Miranda?
Did you the car turn on again?
Okay. Did you the car turning again? Remember that we have to respect, Miss Miranda, the order. Did. ¿Quién va después de did?
You.
Okay. You say, did you the car turn on again? Okay. El problema es que aquí usted tiene 2 sujetos y no puedo tener 2 sujetos. Amén. A menos que sea uno solo. But in this case, did you the car turn on again?
Did the car.
No. Let me see what is. Yes, it did. The car, yeah, did the car. Okay, yeah. So in that case would be, okay, say it again, please. The new.
Did the car
Continue.
turn on again?
Okay. Now makes sense. Turn on again.
Again.
Okay, you see the difference, Miss?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. In this case, guys, we don't need you, right? Porque no te estoy preguntando. Podría haber sido, did you turn on the car again? Pero en todo caso, el turn on, the car va hasta el final porque es bueno, eso no importa, pero object, direct object, right? Direct object, recibe la acción. Hay dos sujetos, pero no necesariamente el quien la va a hacer los dos. So you have to recognize quién hace la acción. In this case, did the car turn on again? O si quería preguntar you, did you turn on the car? Hasta el final va el car again, porque no es él el que hace la acción. But in this case, yes, right? Did the car turn on again? You see, esa es la diferencia. Okay, next, number 4. Y desde el momento que yo veo aquí en la respuesta, yes, it did, sé que estaba hablando de una cosa, o sea, del carro, no de you, no de she, no de we. Okay. Okay, so number 4. Who has number 4?
Did we receive a copy the receipt?
Receive, okay. Did we receive?
Did we receive a copy of
okay.
the receipt?
Did we received a copy of the receipt? Okay, a copy
Of receipt.
Okay, that's correct. No, we didn't. Since I see in the answer, we is because in the question was we. Que aquí puede ser cualquiera, porque podríamos poner in the question, did you receive a copy? Did she receive a copy? It's possible, of course, but we have a specific answer. So in this, according to the specific answer in this case, is we. Correct, Mr. Ramirez. Thanks. Very good. Excellent. And the last one, Ms. Rodriguez.
Did he buy a new tie?
Okay, very good. Thanks. Excellent. Did he buy present of both buy. So did he buy a new tire? Okay. Yes, he did. He bought a new tire. Okay, you see? Very good. Okay, now let's stop and let's do real questions. At least one, guys, at least one question. One question for your classmate, please. Let's do it real. One question for your classmate. Remember that we were working the previous class. Were you at work? Were you in the park? But because it was verb to be, right? But now, please, any other action, any other verb. Because the idea is to use did. Okay, but try to do it fast. Imagine that you are trying to have a conversation, right? We get together, nos reunimos y empezamos a hablar, a preguntar lo primero que se nos viene. No vamos a quedar en silencio esperando a ver qué pregunto. No, we do it as soon as possible, right? Because it's can be uncomfortable, right? Can be uncomfortable, a little bit uncomfortable if we keep silence for a long time. So let's try to do it naturally. Do a question.
For example, what did you on the morning?
Excuse me, say that again, please.
Where did you on the morning?
Where you? No, I don't get the idea.
No.
It's because I don't get the idea. Were you? Can you write it in the chat, please?
You.
Can you write it in the chat,
Okay.
Mr. Ramirez, please? Okay. While Mr. Ramirez is writing in the chat, any other question, please?
Okay. Okay.
Anybody else? A question?
Okay.
Okay, but Miss Miranda said it. The idea is to say it to your classmates. I'm telling Mr. Ramirez because I didn't get the idea, but the idea is to speak in this moment, guys. Okay, thanks, Mr. Okay. Okay, there, Miss Miranda has a question. Do it
Did
for
you-
one of your classmates.
Did you work yesterday in the afternoon?
Okay, choose someone. Yeah, that's correct. So choose someone, Miss Miranda.
Miss Rodriguez?
Okay, this for you, Miss Rodriguez.
Yes, I did. I worked yesterday all day.
Okay, good. Okay, excellent. I love Miss Rodriguez answers because she don't have. I mean, she doesn't have the limit of yes, no. It maybe sometimes it's not necessary, but she always tries to practice, you know, and to continue answering a little bit more at least. Okay, that's the idea, guys. Okay, here I got Mr. Ramirez. I mean, where did you own? Okay. The problem is, Mr. Ramirez, that you don't have the verb here. I tried to make sense, but I didn't catch the idea. It's because the verb is missing. Look, you have, where did you own? What is the verb there, Mr. Ramirez? What is the action?
The action is, I'm sorry, creo que el error está en on. Did you, the morning. Es,
Okay, what is the action? What is the verb?
hacer, hizo.
Okay.
Lo que quise preguntar es qué hiciste en la mañana, algo así.
Okay. So the mistake is not, okay, yeah, because it's in the morning, not on the morning, but that's not the main point. Okay.
In the morning.
Yeah, pero igual, eso es la wrong preposition, pero siempre se hubiera entendido, como que mande a decir, hola, ¿cómo estás? Sin H, pero me van a entender, ¿ok? Entonces, no ese es el punto más importante, aunque sí lo es, cuidar la ortografía. So, in that case,
Sí.
the preposition is not on, is in, pero ese no es el punto principal acá, ni el más importante. The most important, Mr. Ramírez, es que usted ha omitido el verbo. Y sin verbo no sabemos qué pasa, ni qué me están preguntando, ni qué está preguntando, right? So, let me write it for you. Déjeme escribirlo acá, lo que usted me ha mandado.
Okay.
I think that you are confused because you think that the action is hacer y usted dice, bueno, yo ya le puse el did ahí. Did, let me see, ¿cómo me puso? Let me check again. Where did you on the morning? Okay. Where did you on the morning? Okay. The first thing that you recognized is, okay, it's not on, it's in. Correct, it's not on. Okay, I use in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Okay, let's change that. But that's not the most important here. The most important is that you don't have the action. Remember, auxiliar, did you, persona. Aquí va el verbo, mister. Ok, pero ¿cuál es mi verbo? Hacer. Y entonces quizás como usted ve did aquí, que es el pasado, but don't do it, please.
Okay.
Como ya les había explicado yo, aquí hay dos do. Este no me está representando la acción hacer, esto me está representando que usted quiere hacer una pregunta en pasado. No tiene nada que ver con el verbo. Si usted quiere
Okay.
usar el verbo hacer, que es el mismo, pero lo voy a usar en presente porque ya tengo esto aquí, pero tengo que volverlo a poner.
Okay. Okay. Ya está.
Where did you do
Thanks.
in the morning? Ah, ok, pero en este caso no sería where. Otra correction aquí. Sería que what.
What?
What
What?
did you do in the morning? No where. Because with where it doesn't make sense. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Don't
Thanks.
forget the verb always. Okay, who will answer your question?
The question is, what did you do in the morning?
Okay, but who will answer your question? Who will answer your question? Miss Amaya, Mr. Fuentes, who will answer your question?
I'm sorry, Mr. Fuentes.
Okay.
Okay, and I bought bread in the bakery. I went to the store at 9 a.m. and
Are you on vacation, Mr. Fuentes?
No, but I am practicing.
You take your free time. You take your free time, okay? At work.
He's boss.
Yes.
He's boss.
He's a boss. Remember.
Mr. Fuente is boss.
A boss. Remember, Mr. Ramirez. Always before the professions, we use a boss, a secretary.
Boss.
Okay. Okay,
A
continue,
boss.
Mr. Fuentes. I was surprised, you know, I thought maybe this guy is on vacation, right? Okay, but continue. So you went to the bakery. What bakery? What bakery? A specific bakery? Or
La
not a
Tecleña.
specific? Okay, La Tecleña, okay. Good bread. Okay, you went to the you bought, excellent, some bread, because remember it's uncountable, Mr. Fuentes, okay? Some bread. It's better to add, I bought some bread. Okay, I bought some bread. I went to, where?
I went to the store.
Okay, you went to the store. What else? Oh, that's it.
And I ate fruit.
Some fruit?
Some fruit. And I drink.
Drink?
Some juice.
Okay, some juice. Okay, very good. Good question. Good answer. Excellent. That's the idea, guys. I like those kind of questions too, Mr. Fuentes. Excellent. Okay. Not just to say yes, no. Very good. Anybody else who wants to practice a question for one of your classmates?
I have a question. So.
Great.
Okay, Miss Amaya, did you go to the supermarket yesterday?
No, I didn't.
You didn't.
No, you.
Okay.
No. No, I didn't.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Yes, okay. It's correct. The answer is correct, okay? But remember, the idea is to speak more, right? No, I didn't because I had to do this and that. Okay, that is extra information.
No, I didn't. I did work in the morning.
Okay, no, I didn't because I worked in the morning.
In the morning.
Okay, or I worked the whole day long, right? Etc. Okay, thanks. Okay, that's what we have. And finally,
Mr. Bison.
Oh, you want, okay, excellent, go ahead.
Did you eat pupusa yesterday?
No, I did not eat pussy yesterday.
Okay, okay, no, I did not, or no, I didn't. And extra information, right? I didn't eat pupusas yesterday because I ate in bed, Mr. Baisa, but I speak more. I ate, not because I ate delicious rellenos, right? De pacaya. I don't know, invent. Okay. But add a little bit more,
I
okay?
ate pizza.
Okay, I ate pizza. Be homemade, Mr. Homemade. Okay. Casero, Mr. Baisa, casero. Okay. Okay, so good. Anybody else who has a question? No quiero que se queden con sus preguntas. No? Nobody else? Okay, let's continue. Here we have the other part that is always the same story, you know. In this case, we have, you see here. Now let's go back to this part. They always or, okay, or friends forever, WH questions. You see, we add WH question to everybody, right? After verb to be present, after doing that. I mean, when I say after, it means after we studied the single form, la forma sencilla, sola, de los verbos, después viene siempre agregándole WH words. Okay, and the story is the same. If I add WH word, it's because I want what? What? If I add a WH word, it's because I want what kind of answer? A detailed answer, a more specific answer, right? Specific information, maybe a little bit longer answer. No, yes, no, yes, no, okay? And in this case, para aquellos que solo decimos yes, no, que no es el caso, ¿verdad? De Mr. Fuentes y Miss Rodríguez, ok? Pero para aquellos que sí, yes, no, aquí no tenemos más para dónde. Aquí sí tengo que contestar algo más que yes y no, aunque no tengamos ganas de hablar. Okay, so that's the idea. That's why it's good to add WH word. But it's the same always, right? Always, always I say the same because it's the same. Here we have the structure. Look, did you buy the auxiliary, the person, the subject, not necessarily the person, but the subject and the verb. Okay, esto es el orden que le decía a Mr. Ramírez. Se le había olvidado ahí después de la persona el verbo. So don't forget it because this is always the order. Did he fly? Auxiliary, subject, verb. Did we pay? Auxiliary, subject, verb, and etc., right? So the only part that we are adding is adding, but we don't change the structure. Just what, where, when, how, but the structure is the same. We don't touch, we don't change anything. Okay, learn so far. Okay, nada de lo aprendido hasta ahora cambiamos. Absolutely anything, okay? So, nothing at all, para nada, okay? So we don't change the structure, the order, the auxiliary, the elements. We just add the WH word to get a better or a complete answer, okay? Es que a Sofía casi solo me contesta si no hablas, Sofía. Entonces, le voy a preguntar con WH words. Tal vez así me puede hacer conversación. Okay? So, that's the idea. Pero si usted tampoco quiere hablar mucho y solo quiere saber algo específico y no tiene ganas de hablar con Sofía, entonces le va a decir, did you, let's say, did you pay for the service? Did you pay for the electricity bill? Yes, I did. That's it. Final. Okay. The end of the conversation, a long conversation, right? Did you pay for the electricity bill? Yes. Okay. What else? Did you fly to another country? No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Okay. But if I ask, where did you fly last time? I went to more specific. Well, the point is that sometimes tengo que preguntar si viajó para preguntarle a dónde, right? Pero si igual, si no viajó, me dice, no, I didn't fly because, okay, it can be more, a more specific answer. But most of the time, that's the difference. That's the difference. Algunas no tienen sentido como esta. What did you buy? Solo decir, did you buy? Tendríamos que saber a qué nos referimos con compraste. Podría ser, compraste, pero si ya sabemos el qué. Por ejemplo, que salía de la oficina, you know, and I went to buy nuegados, right? Because it was the time, the coffee time. So I said, and you know that I go out of the office to buy some nuegados. So you will tell me, did you buy? ¿Compraste? Yes. Yes, I did. Ya lo vamos a comer. Wait a minute. Okay? But in that case, makes sense because we know what we are talking about. Pero de la nada decir, did you buy? En ese caso, pues no tendría mucho sentido. Depende, again, the conversation, the context, right? Algunas veces es possible, algunas veces es como que me voy a quedar perdida. But if I said, what did you buy? It's different, right? Algunas solo me limitan a contestar sí o no. Pero otras, si no lleva el what, el where, el did, como que no tienen sentido. Pero algunas solo, si le puedo solo quitar el what, el where, el did, el when, literal, quitárselo y lo que voy a hacer es obtener una respuesta concreta. So, we have different possibilities, okay? We have different possibilities, no specific. We have different situations. And of course, that if we have a WH question, right? An information question, we need to give specific answers. What did you buy? I bought a vacation package. No, yes, I did. It made no sense. Where did you fly to? Where did you fly to? I mean, where did he fly to? He flew to another country. A specific question. I mean, a specific answer. Make no sense, right? Viajó. Sí. Viajó. ¿Dónde él viajó? Sí. No, not in Spanish, not in English. This is an example that I just can omit. I can say, did he fly to? ¿Viajó también? Yes, he did. This is a good example. Que solo le quito el where y se me vuelve una pregunta directa de sí, no. But if I add where did he fly to, a specific answer. So you see, it depends, right? And those are the WH words. That is the difference. So if you want to have a longer or more, let's say, a good conversation, use WH words. Try to add WH words. Okay? Okay, so this is similar, but in this case, you have WH word. What question can we do with what? Did you? What did you? Okay, this is similar to Mr. Ramirez said, right? What did you do? The example, what did you do in the morning? That's an example. What did you do in the morning? How did you?
Feel.
How did you?
Feel.
Okay, how did you feel?
Yesterday.
Okay, yesterday. How did you feel yesterday? That's a good example, right? Another can be, how did you feel with that news? ¿Cómo te sentiste con la noticia? How did you feel with that news? Another example, right? How? On a stage, right? How? And here, what? Why did you?
Sick. The last week.
Why did you sick?
The last week.
Why did you sick? Maybe the verb would be get sick. Get sick. Last week. Para que sea verbo, si solo le pongo sick, es enfermedad. I was sick, estuve enfermo, es el noun o the adjective. Para que se haga verbo, but in this case, why did you get sick last week? Well, grammatical is correct, but it is a little bit strange for me. No sé por qué me enfermé. Okay, so, but it's a question. Okay, most of the time we don't know, right? Or maybe because I get wet. Maybe, right? I get wet because I was in Los Planes and it was very cold and I didn't wear a coat. Okay, I didn't wear any coat. Maybe, right? Maybe. Si le hayamos sentido, podría ser. Okay. Where did you?
Where did you fix the car?
Okay. Where did you fix the car? Okay. Where did you fix the car? Who did you?
Teacher. The English class.
Who did you teach her?
The English class. The English class. The past level.
But who did you teach her? No. No. Maybe you can say, who was your teacher? Is that the question?
Yes.
Okay, so in that case, we need verb to be, miss. In this case, who did you teach? Teacher. Teacher is a noun, no a verb. Teach is the verb. But who did you teach? ¿A quién le enseñaste? Who did you teach? Maybe just in this way. Pero con el complemento que me lo dice, yo creo que la idea es ¿quién fue tu profesor? So in that case,
Yes.
it's who was your teacher? In that case, we don't use this. Remember, no, remember that verb to be is enemy, right? Of verb of did. Okay? La acción en este caso es quién fue, ser o estar. El ser o estar es específico y nunca va a ir con did. Tengo que usar ser o estar en pasado was, were, que es lo que estuvimos viendo antes. Okay? So in that case, who was your teacher? Okay? It's good to remember, right? It's good to remember the difference. Okay, who did you? Anybody, any other idea?
Who did you turn on the TV?
Who did you turn on? the TV. ¿A quién encendiste? Make sense? Maybe?
¿Quién encendió la televisión?
No. So in that case, you have you, sir. You have you. So in that case, it would be who did turn on the TV? No you, because it's in general. Who in general?
Ah, ok.
But you know, in that case, no neither. Pero aquí tendríamos que entrar algo que todavía no es de este nivel. Como acá no sé quién, acá
Teacher.
no voy a... Yeah, just give me a second, please. Pues si no se me va la idea. Acá no tiene who, Mr. Fuentes. I mean, no sabe quién. Entonces, cuando yo no sé quién y es quién de quien pregunto, no uso auxiliar. Entonces voy a decir who turned on the TV. Ahí no voy a ocupar, en la pregunta que usted quiere hacer, no ocuparía auxiliar. ¿Por qué? Porque usted no tiene sujeto. El sujeto es lo que anda buscando, es parte de la pregunta. Who? You don't have someone specific. So in that case, I don't use auxiliary. Who turned, or who turned down the TV. ¿Ok? Pero aquí yo tengo you, entonces no puedo usar eso. Primero, ok, lo otro es extra, right? Porque eso todavía no es del nivel, pero ya que usted lo menciona, tendría que ser de esa manera y para que tengamos la idea. Ok, but in this case, usted sí tiene sujeto, que es un you, por eso es que tiene auxiliar, que es did. Entonces ahí usted me lo estaba omitiendo, me lo estaba ignorando, ok? Because who did you turn on en este caso digo otra cosa. Who did you turn on? ¿A quién encendiste la televisión? ¿Qué
Ok,
podría
teacher.
ser, right? Podría ser. Si le buscamos contexto como aquí, why did you get last week? Le buscamos, le encontramos, podría ser. ¿Ok? But sounds a little bit weird. Pero lo más importante es eso. No puedo, eso no dice a quién le encendiste. I mean, a quién encendió. Dice a quién le encendiste porque aquí está quien hace la acción. Tú haces la acción. So, it's different. ¿Ok? Tell me, Miss Amaya, excuse me, pero es que quería terminarle de explicar a Mr. Fuentes. Do you have an example? O con yeah? Who did?
Who invited to your party?
Okay, almost. Who did you invite? But just invite, no invited. Because
Invite.
remember, yeah, invite, because invited is the past. Si ya tengo el did, no ocupo el pasado. So who did you invite to
your party?
Okay, excellent. Who did you invite excuse me, Tom, to your party? That's a good one. Okay, who did you invite to your party? Excellent. Okay, so here in this case, sí, tú estás haciendo la acción. Tú invitaste. Ahí se estoy ocupando el you que me están exigiendo. Who did you invite to your party? Okay, I invited, ahí sí, ¿verdad? Voy a contestar invited, porque ya no está el did. I invited all my coworkers, okay? I invited all my coworkers. Okay, so that's a good one, okay? Okay, so you see, it's important that we remember the meaning of this. What, how, why, where, who, and we have others, right? Like when, and how much, how many, etc. Established words that make us to get a better answer, a specific answer. That's the point. ¿Y en la estructura qué? Solo la agrego, si solo la agrego al inicio. Okay, what, how, why, where, you see? Nothing new. It's not really new. Okay. Okay, let's see. Any question, any doubt? Ok, eso de cuando no se utiliza el auxiliar, más adelante lo van a ver. Ahorita no recuerdo, se me ha ido, pero no importa el nombre gramatical, pero ese es un grupo de palabras que no, un grupo de una estructura que no pide auxiliar. ¿Y por qué no pide auxiliar? Porque no tiene realmente sujeto. ¿Ok? Se me ha ido el nombre de cómo se llama ese tipo. Direct question, creo que es. I don't remember, honestly, in this moment. Direct question. Por si la querían buscar. Direct question. I think it's direct question. But anyway, okay? Remember, if you use did or an auxiliary, it's because you have the subject. That's it. Well, I'm gonna send you again 5 minutes to work in pairs or in trios. But first, let me take the attendance, please. Give me a second. And you will do me the favor to tell me your name. Give me a second, please. Okay, or let me see. Voy a verlos primero y después a ver si me voy, a ver si lo recuerdo. Ramírez, Rodríguez, Jerez. Okay, let me see if I remember you all. I will try to remember. Okay, so it was, let me see. It was Mr. Ramirez. It was here. Miss Amaya. Adalberto, no, right? Miss Rodríguez, okay. Miss Miranda. Mr. Jerez, Mr. Fuentes, y Mr. Baiza. Okay, did I remember all your names? Yes, nobody? No, everybody? I mentioned everybody? Yes. Okay, I think yes. I said Miss Miranda.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's see. Let me create the groups. Okay, and again, you're gonna say as much as possible, right? Let me see. 4 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes. And I'm gonna change groups another 3 minutes. Okay, so you have to speak and to remember. Okay, and you can talk about things that you did today, okay, in the morning, in the afternoon, or if you have something more interesting to talk about, your last vacation, your last Christmas, I don't know. Okay, say anything in past. The most immediately is in the morning, right, in the afternoon. But if you have more about the last Christmas, talk about your last Christmas. Okay, I went to visit my grandparents. It was very unforgettable for me because we had passed, right? We had a long time not to celebrate together, etc. So if you have a specific moment, celebration in the past, the point is that choose someone that will be easy for you, okay? Que diga de esto yo tengo que decir. No me va a costar estar inventando, imaginando, no, because it was the last Christmas. Today in the morning, no sé, ahora hice tantas cosas, me fue esto, ya es una historia larga. Say what you did today in the morning. The weekend, I celebrated my birthday with all my family, or I celebrated my grandma's birthday. We went to the beach. Any event in the past, you will choose. Pero la idea es que llegue y hable, que no se quede pensando, porque solo van a ser 3 minutitos en cada grupo. All right? So, let's see. And when you come back, you're going to tell me, not about you, about your classmates. Okay, we'll do just 2 groups. So take 1 minute. 1 minute to talk. Just 1 minute per person.
Pensé que ya había terminado el break of rooms.
Yo
Al parecer
también.
no.
Ajá, no sé qué pasó.
Será que no dio más tiempo.
Maybe.
Ah,
Ah, no, es que los demás no habían entrado.
Okay, so I have the opportunity to listen those who were active, okay, a los que estuvieron activos en los breakout rooms. Ok, chicos, pues de ahora en adelante, bueno, desde hace un tiempo si observan, yo pregunto a quienes están activos. ¿Qué significa estar activos? Estar con su cámara. ¿Ok? Quienes no están activos, no es porque no sepa que están ahí o no les quiera preguntar, sino que yo entiendo si no están activos es porque pues no pueden estar en clase 100%, no pueden hablar, así hasta que yo veo sus cámaras activas, pues, ¿verdad? Les hago preguntas o que les hagan preguntas por esa cuestión de estar, ¿está ahí? Hola. ¿Ok? Miss Rodríguez, ¿ok? Y Miss Rodríguez tal vez no está ahí. Entonces, para evitar esos tiempos, ¿verdad? Que si no otro aprovecha en hablar, que esté activo, por eso es, ¿ok, chicos? Así es que no es por otra cosa que no, pero creo que es más práctico así. ¿Ok, chicos? Entonces, no pude oírlos a todos, pero ahorita que tenemos solo 5 minutos, vamos a oír a los del grupo 2, ¿ok? Because I have the opportunity to listen to group number 1. So, group number 2, that is Ms. Rodriguez, Mr. Fuentes, y Mr. Baiza. ¿Ok? So, Mr. Who? Mr. Fuentes, tell me, what do you remember about your classmates? No about you. Don't tell me I went. No, your classmates. Choose just one person. Or a little bit of the different people in your breakout room. For example, Sophia went to see a movie. Okay, she enjoyed a lot that movie. She was really happy because it was a long time without going to the movies, etc. Right? So tell me.
Okay. For example, Miss Rodriguez drive to San Salvador
Okay.
the last weekend with
Well,
her.
in that case, is drove. It's not a regular verb.
Okay.
Drove, drove,
She drove.
drove. Yeah, she drove to
She
San
drove
Salvador.
to San Salvador with her daughter
Okay.
all day,
Mm-hmm.
and they and also she visited her family.
Visited and also visited. She visited, right?
She
Remember that
visited.
is good. It's good to know. Okay, Miss Miranda, okay. I understand. Por eso últimamente les he dicho, creo que los que no tienen su cámara, no quiero tampoco importunar, right? Tal vez van manejando, tal vez están atendiendo ahí a alguien, aunque la idea es que estén activos y separen su tiempo lo más que se pueda para la clase, aprovecharla. Pero yo entiendo que a veces eso pasa, van manejando esto, lo otro, así es que por eso he decidido mejor cuando usted tenga ustedes, no solo usted, cuando cualquiera tiene su cámara es porque está en el momento de participar, de preguntarle y todo, ¿verdad? Para evitar eso de estar importunando de que yo quiero que participen, tomarlos en cuenta, pero tal vez no es el momento. Y como si no los veo, no puedo decidir si es o no es el momento. Entonces, para evitar eso, ¿verdad? De esa estar con inoportuno de que, ok, mejor, pues cuando ustedes tengan la disposición, excelente. Ok, nomás yo los veo, pues sé que ese es el momento de aprovechar y vamos a tratar de hacerlo tan pronto como los vea para que esos tiempos que ustedes tienen, pues los aprovechen en la clase. No solo oigan, oír es importante, excelente. Siempre son bienvenidos, ¿ok? Entonces, pero ya para participar, cuando yo los vea que ustedes están, que pueden hacerlo, para no importunar, ¿ok? Okay, so no problem, Miss. I understand, Miss Miranda. Okay, so Rafael. Okay, so Rafael Fuentes. In this case, you said that she drove, right? Excuse me, just 1 minute. Okay, she drove and I was telling you that she visited. I think you didn't say visited. Did you say visited, Mr. Fuentes? Visited.
Yes,
She
visited.
visited. Okay, or maybe I know the point was, excuse me, I was distracted. But the point was that you said visited, but it's better and cuando omito la persona, Mr. Fuentes, cuando usted conecta con un and las dos acciones. ¿Ok? Pero cuando usted no tiene las dos acciones unidas con el and, es mejor mencionar de quién habla. Ahí sí, eso sí ya me acordé que usted solo dijo visited, no conectó she. Si ya mencionó, ya sabemos que estamos hablando de Miss Rodríguez, puede usar she. And o she visited. Ok, pero si dejo en inglés, sí es necesario estar incluyendo de quién hablamos, chicos. En español no, right? Because en español se sobreentiende. But in English it's different. It's better to mention maybe a pronoun, maybe a proper noun, I don't know, different ways, but it's good to have who I'm talking about. Okay, después de cada pedazo, vean las lecturas y van a ver que si van hablando de alguien, dicen primero el nombre, de ahí dicen she, de ahí dicen otra vez el nombre, pero no es que omiten, solo al principio mencionan y el resto de la lectura no hay sujeto. Okay, so observe that in a reading, in any reading. Okay, and you will see. Voy a ver si mañana consigo una para mañana para que veamos cuál es la continuidad y que en inglés sí suele usarse más de quién hablo. ¿Ok? Ir mencionando ahí de quiénes hablamos. Eso era lo que
teacher.
quería comentarle.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, thanks God for your time. Okay, I appreciate. Sorry, I took 4 minutes. And hope to see you tomorrow. You did a very good job, so I think it's clear, this topic. Okay, so tomorrow we continue with something else. Okay,
Bye.
so take care, everybody.
See you tomorrow.
Good night.
Bye, good
Take
night.
care tomorrow.
Night.
See you, good
Take care.
night. Sleep
Everybody.
tight.